the women in my church, my wife, for years, made this great chicken dinner that she used to make that oh, it's so good, it's so good. And they were trying to get recipes off each other. And there was this one woman whose husband broke the 10th commandment constantly. He coveted her chicken. He just wanted that chicken. So the wife would, Cecilia, you gonna give me the chicken? Oh yeah, I'll give it to you. I never did it. Anybody have one of those sons who has the ability that on a crystal calm, clear pond can turn it into a tsunami like that with one sentence? That's our oldest son. He's grown and out of the house now. But I'll give you an example. I'll get back to the food in a second. To give you, because it's important I tell you this before I tell you that. My son had the ability to just step into anything in church, okay? We used to sit, do you guys all have the same seats on Sunday mornings? Yeah, it's the same everywhere, it's the same. Everybody has their own seat, it's the same. And somebody wants to sit in your seat, it's like cutting them off in traffic. I'll pray for you. But we used to sit in this row with this elderly couple, so nice, sweet, sweet people, Walter and his wife, Mrs. Walter, and they used to sit there. He was like a Burl Ives type character, big jolly guy, but he had one little character flaw, and you can identify with this, Rector. He would fall asleep during the pastor's sermon, just and he would go right out. Okay? Now, I was doing children's ministry, so just about the time the sermon started, I had to go to children's church. I later found out that my wife caught this disease from Walter, and she was falling asleep during the sermon. And how I found out about it, one of the elders stopped me in the hall, and he said, David, you have to talk to your oldest son. I said, why? What's the problem? He said, he's going around telling everybody in the church that your wife and Walter are sleeping together. It took us about 3 months to straighten that out. So now back to the woman who was coveting, and whose husband was coveting my wife's chicken. Okay? So we're going through the food line at church. Okay? And it's, ironically, your room here looks just like the fellowship hall we have at our church, only ours is bigger. And being Baptist, when we do, the buttresses and everything, when we do potluck dinners as Baptists, I'm guessing you guys put a table along the wall. We put it right down the middle of the room. So it's the focal point, and you can get 2 lines going. Okay? So that's what we do. So we're at this one potluck dinner, and we're going down the line, and right on the other side of the table is commandment number 10. And he's walking along, and he's watching, and we're getting to my wife's chicken. Right? And we get bump, bump, bump. It's like the apex of the movie. She looks at my wife and says, are you going to give me the recipe for that chicken? And my son, without missing a beat, goes, freezer 23 at BJ's, second shelf.
Oh, my goodness. I am losing my voice a little bit. My husband's been praying. Yeah, we've been married for 23 years. And I remember the very beginning of our marriage, right? He would come home, he'd walk through the door, and I'd smell his Calvin Klein cologne. Ooh. And today, he comes home, and he walks through the door, and I smell Ben Gay. Now, it's not sexy, but it does clear out my nostrils. Now, over time, we've learned how to communicate. We've learned how to speak in each other's love language. Like, he knows mine is spending quality time, and I know his is stop spending money. Yeah, I don't think it's funny either, people. So here we are, we're spending some quality time together, we're in the car, and he looks over at me, and he says, Rhonda, do you know what's longer than the line at the DMV? And I said, your love for me? And he said, no, the hair on your chin. put the mirror down. And I'm thinking, well, that's just great. I'm starting to resemble Abraham Lincoln. So I took my fingernails and I pursed them together and I tried to pluck it out. But ladies, you know what happened. Curled that baby like a Christmas ribbon. So then I'm reaching in my bag, trying to find my tiny little, flat iron. Flatten that baby right out. Gelled it back down. And I made no mention of the mohawk growing out of his ear.
Terrible. It's terrible. 40. Here's a good illustration of 40. On the rare occasion my wife and I make love, I now leave out my Fitbit because I need the activity points. That's how old I am. If you're wondering how old I am, is that too dirty? We have the check, right? We're totally ready to go. We're good? We're good? We've gotten all the raffle donations, right? Are you guys married right here? Oh, excellent. Is anyone here not married? I feel like I've only been 7 years married. I feel like a wimp. I feel like 62 is going to look at me and go, come back in 50 years, pal, and you'll still be 5 years behind me. I like being married, though. If you're not married, let me explain marriage to you. Marriage is when you love someone so much, to the bottom of your soul, that you agree to spend the rest of your lives together in a bed one of you hates. That's marriage. Someone in that marriage always hates it. For me, I hate our bed. Because my wife likes an extra firm mattress, while I prefer a bed. Our mattress is ridiculous. It's so firm. I don't know. I assume we only have it for height, honestly. That's the only difference between our bed and a blanket on the floor. That's it. I used to think I hated it. Then I had to go on the road. I stayed in a hotel in a nice soft mattress. I woke up the next day. I was in agony. My back was killing me. My hips hurt. I went to the doctor. He said, well, you're 40. Now you need a firm mattress. So if you want to understand 40 better, 40 is when your body starts to reject comfort. Welcome to 40, so much worse than you thought. My wife and I met online. By applause, any of you guys do the online dating? This looks like a huge online dating crowd right there. Yeah, 52 years. You met in America Online, am I right? Yeah, absolutely. I know my crowd. My wife and I met online. I'm a big fan of online dating. That's the thing. I have zero sympathy for people who are single, don't want to be, and are not online. I don't get it. It's like a starving person. You're in front of a supermarket going, I don't know, I feel like I should hunt. It feels more natural to gather, that's all I'm saying. I want a good story about how I found my lunch. Get online. Give it a try. Now, sometimes women don't like to get online. And the reason that I hear most often from my female friends is that men are dishonest online. And we are. We totally are. Another place men are dishonest, Earth. That's another place I found men to be a little untruthful. You can't blame the internet for men. Remember before 1995 when men were awesome? No. Not really. I think there were a couple of dishonest guys even in the 80s. That's what I heard. Just a couple of them. Oh, I'm looking at that bakery pizza. We got invited to come down early and get a little bit of a dinner ahead of time. I can't do it anymore. I miss bakery pizza. I'm from Pawtucket, so yeah. So you can feel good about being from Cranston. Pawtucket. When you've been priced out of Cranston, Pawtucket's. Our city slogan is, you've made some bad choices. Come on down to Pawtucket. Pawtucket. We used to have a baseball team. Pawtucket.
Go to lunch with Reverend Andrea. Anybody want to go to lunch with Reverend Andrea? I don't even know what to start this at. I think I'll start it at 102. How does that sound, guys? You get to have lunch with the Reverend. Is she here or is she? Is she still here? Can we even know? Twin Oaks, maybe? I don't know. All right, lunch with the Reverend. We'll start it at 100. Who's going to go to lunch with the Reverend? $100 bid. We got $100 in the bag. How about 110? 110, anybody? 110 for lunch with the Reverend. We got 100, about 110. 110, guys, come on, 110 right there.